how much would you pay to bring back a passed-away pet?
Well, Laura Jacques and Richard Remde were devastated when their 8-year-old boxer Dylan died last summer and decided to pay £67,000 to have his DNA replicated. They are now proud owners of 2 cloned puppies who are currently being cared for in a South Korean lab. And welcome to both of you. So Dylan was your first pet. That was your first, or that was your baby.
Yeah, it was.
What was it about him that was so special?
I think it probably was because he was my first dog. He went through all my 20s with me. We just spent every minute together. I spent more time with him than any other person in my life. We were just totally best friends. He was always there in my passenger seat with his seatbelt on, and
an amazing personality.
So yeah, really lovely, really soft. Yeah, never so much as growled at anyone.
And when you came into her life, Dylan was already there and fully established.
He was, yeah.
You could see that bond straight away.
Oh, yeah, it was such a special. It was so soft. He's brilliant with the kids. He used to sleep with the kids, and yeah,
just really,
the bond was so close.
Well, it's such a tragedy that he died very young, sort of terrible, all sorts of medical problems, and died. He was only 8 years old. So whereabouts had you heard about cloning?
I'd seen the programme the year before, the documentary about the competition winner who won the competition to get a dog cloned. Her dog was still alive at the time. I had no idea you could do it once they died. But the day after he died, Richard said, oh, you know, we should have looked into that cloning thing. And I said, you're kidding, it's far too much money. And I started looking it up just to sort of torment myself, really. And then it said, if your dog's died, do not put him in the freezer. So that's when I realised, oh, my God, you can do it, like, after they've died.
Well, so, because the process must have been quite traumatic in itself for you, because he was in the bedroom, after he died, he was in the bedroom, and then you'd taken some cells, and then those cells came back and said, I'm sorry that they're contaminated, they won't work. Yeah. And then by which stage he was in the freezer and you'd frozen him, and you had to thaw him out to take more cells.
Yeah, it took ages to thaw him out. Yeah, he wasn't even fully thawed out when I took the second lot of cells.
For you, that's quite upsetting, I would have thought.
I was still in shock at that point. I was just in total shock. I just focused on what I had to do. I just treated it as though it was, you know, not my Dylan.
Were you...